各位观众晚上好，我们今天要玩 Aurion 克里奥丹的遗产 or as we know it in English, Aurion, Legacy of the Kori-Odan. I actually don't know I can't pronounce the French name. Hi Dixmonicus, you made it. Haven't tried pronouncing the French name, but I'm sure it will come out very poorly. But anyway, let's go ahead and start off with, I believe we were dealing with a certain incident where we had just started. My keyboard is showing again, of course. That's the problem using the Baidu. Hello, Gyo. Nice to see you as well. And you guys can hear the game okay, right? Oops. That's kind of weird. It won't, Hello? There you go. That was kind of weird. It went into keyboard mode for a second. That's fine. It's kind of nice that you do hear the game, that's for sure. Good. Do you hear my voice? Oh, excuse me. I'm just also going to make sure that it is pulling the audio from the right place. Okay, so... Oh, I'm going to peek. Yeah, I have to be careful about not putting the microphone... Wow, it is too loud. Try not to make the microphone too close to me. Although the microphone seems to be picking me up very well. A little too well, so I'm going to stop destroying your ears with my voice. That's the problem when you use a microphone that's really, really good, is that it's too good at picking up things. Okay, let's go ahead and start the... Oh, wait, I should have healed. It's fine. If I don't make it alive, I can just restart. It's not... The penalties for dying aren't too bad in this game. Alright, I'll just read these lines again. What? What's that? Enzo, you're running too fast for me to keep up. Wait. Irene, don't look. Enzo, what happened here? It's horrible. It looks like the people that we passed on the way into the forest. Help me, somebody, please. Toba. A survivor! We have to heal them! Oh, thank you. You saved my life. Who did this to you? And why is everyone here and not waiting at the entrance to Bodiop? Irene ran in and fell into... She's like, what just happened here? It was the Koros gang. We were stuck outside Bodiop. One of the gang told us that we could get through if we paid them. Then, we arrived here. We must use the teleport Kalo up there. It's the only means to get out of this forest. We gave over all our money. Some might have been teleported. And then, this Ajanga guy came. He said that Norbert Koros had been taken down, and that he had to get rid of the goods. Oh, because you defeated Norbert earlier. The goods? Don't tell me. They let the Trakas loose on us. It was a massacre. What cruelty! How could they treat people this way? Hi Illusion, welcome to the stream. What kind of country is this? I can't understand such barbarity. First Norbert and now this. I survived because they began to fight amongst themselves. To fight amongst themselves? Yes, and Ajanga appeared in the Kalo with this veiled woman and other Trakas and trainers. Oh, that woman. The woman in the veil. Oh, Nizita! Our friend was kidnapped. She was supposed to put us in contact with the people who'd get us through. She's alive. Norbert isn't. They went deep into the forest to the southwest. What are you planning to do? What do I want to do? I have to make them pay. But I must also consider Irene. There's a lot of them, and their chief must be an Aurionic. Do you want to go? I can't just stand by after what happened here. This Koros gang is a bunch of inhuman monsters. They must be stopped. But you think I'd slow you down? You're not sure you can guarantee my safety. Oh wow, she's very perceptive. Of course. What would you do if you were alone? My legacy will sing with my Aurion only if I discover who I really am. The only way to awaken the pillars of my soul is to face every situation by consciously deciding which part of me should respond. That's an interesting way to think about it. And I'm not the kind of person to pass on by. I couldn't be proud of myself if I returned to Zama after running away from this. Then let's go. I don't know how yet, but I won't ever hold you back on your Aurionic pilgrimage. I trust you whatever happens next. Thank you, Irene. Thank you for believing in me. If you decide to go after these monsters, I can help you by selling you the items that I've picked up in the forest. Wait, you're not gonna give it us for free? I'm just kidding. You need to live too. Do you want to stay here? I'm going to bury all these unfortunate souls. I'll stay hidden until you return. The money will help me to pay for the night papers to get into Isao. Well, I mean, to be fair, he is asking for me, like, can you help? He's basically, can you help me buy this? I mean, he's gonna die. He needs the money, all the money he can get at this point. So he's basically asking you for a favor. In that case, Irina and I are going to wipe out the Koros gang. Kuros. I know you guys are thinking about the Japanese word Kuros, which means to kill. Let's see where... come on, map. You can load. So I guess if I went... Southwest means that I need to go... Oh, whoops. The Y button. Okay, yes, I am supposed to go down that way. At least it's fairly linear, so you can't really miss anything. Oh, and the sequence managed to heal me completely. I found some items in the forest. Thanks for the Koros. What? Oh, I think that's... Look what can help you. So he does sell some useful things. These would be helpful. I do have money to spare. I'm gonna get a little bit of this. Even though it's not a gigantic big deal that I have lots of those. Buy his leaves. He does sell other things too. Oh, that's very useful. No, actually, maybe I should, hold on. I'm going to, oops. No, actually, let's go check for things. If there's anything up here that I can get. I don't believe so. Oh, that's the teleport Kalo. There's something missing which is needed to make it work. Repairing it which means we can find the way out of Bodiop. Buy my nuts. Oh, please. Oh, you guys. You saved my life. If I can help you, I'll gladly do so. I guess that was a bug. I also found some old equipment. Oh, I almost talked like almost used Enzo's voice by mistake. Oops. Let's see. What does this do? Yes, I know what it will look like on top of. Yeah. This is definitely better than what I had. The old tracker will lower his attack, but it will increase his magic. I gotta think about that. I might want to do this one. Oh, Bodiop Oh, I already own one, so. Ikbo Gauntlets. She already has the MVJ Pagne skirt. Lowers her defense. It's not particularly good. That piece of equipment she does. But I already have all the gear, so. A fish made from the wori. I already have a lot of this, so. Stamina. It might be you. Yeah, I'll buy a little of that. Buy a little of this. I've got a lot of those, so I'm good for now. Okay. Is there anything I should sell? I could probably sell the duplicate gear. It's just silly to keep them. Ceremonial blade. Man, I got a lot of these. Confirmed sale. At least it's easy, fairly easy to sell here. Let's see if there's anything I can do. I see why I didn't equip it. Even though it does make my HP better, it does. It's like the ultimate legacy would take forever. The old tracker. Excuse me. None of these blades are any better. Irene, she's good. She's pretty good on all. I think we'll be okay with the stats we have. Make a quick save. I need to turn up the volume on my end. This is a really interesting song. I will say, Tamba Bodiop. They're down there. I have to be careful not to go into Fae voice, my mistake. It looks like they're talking. That was a huge waste of merchandise. The bosses have got problems with each other and we're losing money. And we had stacks of immigrants as well. Those fools will do anything to get across the forest and into Isao. We would have made a lot of money, you know. At least we'll be saving on the Traka food for several days. Yeah, they've eaten well, that's for sure. They're still licking their chops. The funniest thing was when we asked them to get in the group. Those morons thought we were gonna put them through the Kalo in order of arrival. You should have seen their faces. They were fighting over who went first. It was so funny when the Trakas attacked them. Wow. The hardest thing for me was not laughing. It would have aroused their suspicions before we got them in a nice, convenient group. This has to be some kind of nightmare. The Koros gang. They are profiting from people's desperation. Enzo, you're Aurion. Oh, did I learn something new? Oh, shoot. They massacre all these people and they laugh about it. They dare to make fun of these men, these women, all these folk who trusted them. They're laughing about it. This is unforgivable. Enzo, you're starting to catch fire. What's happening to you? I'm burning up, but I... Oh shoot, there's a new Aurion? Accept it. Let it out! Ha! I'm going to kill them all, even if it's the last thing I do. I will show no mercy. Have to make sure to stand back from the microphone. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna destroy your microphone. I was watching the audio level. I'll have to move back from the microphone when I'm shouting like that. I think this is a better volume for now. Koro scum! Ngarba! I am going to make them taste the pain they've inflicted on others. Still too loud, I'm gonna lower it down. You took some time, but finally you've accepted it. What's happening to me? Whose voice is that in my head? I am you. Okay, no. I wanted to make the reference. Always the same question. Who is this other? An amazing reflex. Amazing reflex, predictable, yet still a surprise over the centuries. Do you think the game audio is actually gonna to overcome me? Okay, well I can lower it down just a little bit. I also lowered down my volume too, so I was noticing I was peaking the audio. So I could try to make it a little louder. I know, I'm just like trying to not peak. As in like the audio peak levels, it can go like way past something that's sane. So the audio no longer can process it. Okay, cool. If I'm the one you awaken from the veil, then it's because you have trouble recognizing who you are, son of the Kori-Odans. So let me ask you, who are you? I'm Enzo Kori-Odan, the king of Zama. No, that's only your role in life. Who you are is etched way deep inside your deepest emotions. It's what you've been repressing for years, so you could be what the world expects you to be. Christmas Samuel L. Jackson, you serious? What is this about no peeking? Oh, I get it. Ah, no, not that kind of peeking. So, who are you? I am anger. Good. You're opening your Aurion to your soul. Accept it. Don't judge yourself. Channel your legacy. Tell me who you are in relation to this anger. Oh shoot. This is getting really crazy here. I'm always angry. I'm furious that I've been exiled from my city. I feel hate for Ngarba. I feel hate for the Koros, for this forest. I want to see them burn and suffer for what they've done. You're angry about more than that. My anger is only against the enemies of Zama. Then receive the legacy of the wrath of the Kori-Odans. May the fire of your rage bring down the enemies of Zama. But your legacy will not be complete until you release all the anger that's inside you. Wait, you're one of my ancestors. Tell me how to get all my legacies. Why won't you help me save Zama? Looks like he's gotta get something. Oh, vibration from the... Whoa. Enzo, can you hear me? What happened? You caught fire for a moment. Are you alright? I also put the volume up. Well, I think... Should I make the volume? Well, I think the volume is around here, then we should be good. He lives in you. I am you, you are me. Blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not gonna make that reference. I just went through an Aurionic awakening. How did all those guys down the mountain not hear all of all that? I guess they're pretty far up. An awakening? Are you sure? I can't explain it, but I can feel a new part of my legacy flowing into me. My blood is boiling with anger. I can feel Urithi reacting to the flames. Uh-oh, the Traka has definitely heard something. The little guy smells intruders in the area. Those are the Oh, wrong. Those are the Aurionics who defeated Boss Norbert. Let's get back to the base. We're not going anywhere. There's a price on their heads. Okay, but let's barricade the road to the base with a blood pact then. Give me the Trakas as backup while I find them. I don't know what voice. First Aurionic pillar. These barriers again. But I feel there's a bond linking them with the creatures in the area. In certain areas of the game, you will notice there are Aurionic barriers. They stop you from changing zones unless you fulfill certain criteria. Oops. Let's see. They may sometimes result from an Aurionic blood pact created by enemies in the area. To create this pact, they cut themselves and make a barrier appear which is linked to them Aurionically. Oh, whoa, so that's what a blood pact is. You have to cut yourself each time? This is intense. You will be able to spot the enemies who perform the blood pact by the little icon above their head. The barrier isn't linked to any of the others. Oh, that's interesting to know. Breaking this barrier means breaking the link it has with all the enemies who made the pact. So, the objective is to beat all the enemies in the area who have a link to the barrier. Well, that seems simple enough. So if I'm right, we must defeat them all to get through. I can practice my new legacy on them. When Enso has Aurions available, you can assign them to a shortcut via the Aurion management menu. A maximum of 4 can be assigned at any time. You only have 2, so it's not really going to make much of a difference right now. Using shortcuts allows you to switch from one Aurion to another interactively in the middle of combat. With a little skill, it's sometimes very effective to switch from one Aurion to another during a technique combo. Oh, serious. Oh, that's a good point. I should try that out. However, you must take into account that focusing an Aurion requires a certain amount of AP. You should always keep an eye on this or you will immediately become uncharged. Yeah, you never want that to happen. That's really bad. So I have to be really careful about watching my AP. However, the Ultimate Legacy progression meter is only linked to a single Aurion. Using techniques from Aurion A will only have an effect on Aurion A's meter. Switching to Aurion B shows the meter for Aurion B only, so that's a nice, interesting way to gate you. Unleash the wrath of the Kori-Odans on the Koros gang. There was something I wanted to see. Do they have the... Narba? Shaka's Wrath. They don't have the tutorials. Combat basics. Oh. It looks like I don't have certain things yet. Art of Fighting. Incidentally, Art of Fighting is also happens to be the name of some other, of a better fighting game. I don't know if anyone's played that. That thing is really old. 1993 or something like that? I can't remember when it came out, but it came out really early. Hold down the RT and move it. Anyway, that's astral projection. I know roughly how that works. Oh well. Can I save here? I can, yes. I'm gonna save on top here. I got you! You are going to pay for your barbarity, you monsters! I'm gonna try the new legacy out. Use your new Aurion. You're going to fry for what you've done. Anger. Wow. They are pretty good at dodging. That is kind of stupid that the prop in the front can block your view of the... Oops. I guess you have to just try to be reasonably aggressive. Anyway, he's in the corner, so he's gonna get fighting game. In the fighting game, you never want to be in the corner. Charged up. Aurion got... Okay, one. There's one down. Hope you guys are having fun. Hate when I disconnect legacy by mistake. Fortunately, the enemies are the enemies are a bit too stupid. So good. So you can just have Aurion and have enough time to heal up. Oh, hi. I dropped on the next enemy. I lose so much AP just by being so awesome. No, that's a waste to do that. You can't combine it. Yay for being a cheapskate and coming up, just standing up. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally overcharge too.